Alright, what is up, nerds? This is Phenniks from PhennicksTV, and I have a longer game for you. I'm not going to spoil exactly how long it is, but this is definitely a longer fight. This is a battle of attrition between Sen and Thorzain. Let's start this game. Alright, so in the bottom we have Thorzain, our Terran player, the Spoon Terran himself. Spoon Terran Thorzain. Thorzain is known for his meticulous slow pushes. He probably has the most thorough, most complete slow push strategy in the foreign world. I don't even know if any Koreans can match Thorzain in the way he plays. Slayer's boxer himself said that he believed that Thorzain was had the most potential and was the most skilled foreign player a couple months ago. So that is MouZThorZaIN. Now on the top left we have GaminaSen. Sen is one of these underrated foreign macro gods. Sen is actually Taiwanese. He's not from North America, he's not from Europe, he's from Taiwan. But he's played with the foreign scene more so than he has played with the Korean scene for all of his Brood War and his StarCraft 2 career. These days he actually plays for a team called Gamina for the Gamina Bears in the Taiwanese StarCraft League. They actually have their own league down there. And Sen's sort of like the poster boy of that league. He's their best player. He's representing that league and what they have to offer. Let's go back to the build orders because things are probably going to start showing what is going on. Now, Thorzain is walling off, which is very essential against a Zerg player, and he has not taken his gas yet, but he should not take his gas yet at this point. We should hope to see some deviation in his build soon, but right now it's too early to tell. Let's go to the Sen cam. Sen is at 15 supply. He has 200 minerals. It looks like he is going to hatch first. Now, is he going to take the back door safe expansion or the sort of riskier front door expansion? It looks like Sen is going to take the front door expansion, which has more minerals. See, these back expansions here, they only have 6 mineral patches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 gas. And then the ones in the front have 8 mineral patches and 2 gases. But this 1 gas produces 6 gas because it's a rich Vespene geyser. So if you need a lot of gas quickly, you should actually take that one first. But let's see what Thorzain has to do. Now Thorzain has taken his orbital command and he's taken his refinery. So again, standard play. He has not shown what he is going to be doing yet as of this point. This wall off is very good. I really like this wall off by the players. Now this marine is going to scare the drone away. You get out, drone. This is Thorzain's base. Thorzain, power of the gods, power of the Norse gods with Thorzain. This hatchery is finishing up, it is completing, and we have a pool and a gas. So we have gas first, then pool. So the pool is last of sort of the trinity of the first 3 buildings that a Zerg can get. So he's going to have actually fast links pretty quickly. But this is a large macro map, so it is very smart to take the most economical opening possible, which GaminaSen has done. Sen is smart. He's a smart player. We have a factory going down and a reactor. So this is going to be a reactor Hellion opening by MouZThorZaIN against Sen. He wants to get that to skirt across the long map with his quick units, which are a couple Marines and these, what are they called? They're called, I want to call them Vikings. They're not Vikings. Oh my god, I am the worst caster in the world. They're called Hellions. See, you have to stop thinking about something and then you remember. I'm as real as you are, as anybody else, folks. And we have another command center going down for Thorzain. But Thorzain's opting to take the safer command center. He wants to push with his Hellions. He wants to be a bit aggressive, but he still wants to gain some minerals. So he either wants a lot of gas. Actually, no, he doesn't want gas early. He is definitely just being safe. I don't think he thinks that his Hellions will give him enough map control to sufficiently to take that third base. No problem. But let's just see what he does and how this plays out. Let's go back to Sen for a bit. Sen's gas is halfway through. His metabolic boost is halfway through finishing. So he is still sort of on the defense, relying on these queens and the spine crawler for defense. But he doesn't think that Sen is going to push just yet, but he has seen these Hellions, so he knows what's going. He's like, alright, this is reactor Hellion play. I know this build for the next couple minutes coming after. I know exactly what to do. Sen knows how to counter this, and he has to play his best. But these Hellions have snuck through the back door. But, oh, looks like he chose that it's not that important. Now, he wants to get these drones. If he can line these drones up, that's good. I think that's 3 drone kills already to start the game. No, that's 4 drone kills. No, that is 3 drone kills to start the game. Excuse me. Nice, line them up. Wow, this Hellion play is actually being very, very, very effective. This is really the best that Thorzain could have hoped for in this matchup for this many kills going on. Let's go to the workers kill tab for a split second. We have 12 workers killed. Thorzain is taking a massive lead to start this game already, even though Sen is still up in supply. That just shows how good Sen is, because he has gone completely 100% macro, while Thorzain has sacrificed a little bit of economy to get these Hellions up. So that's why they're actually on even grounds. When you go for early harass, you have to do a certain amount of damage, or else you actually fall behind. So now let's go back into the base here. It looks like there's a little bit of aggression, and now we have barracks, factory. So 2 racks, and there's a reactor on this racks into a tech lab. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be some sort of marine tank action from here on out of Thorzain. Now we also have stem pack on the way, siege tech on the way. So yes, this is very much going to be like marines, tanks, and maybe a couple marauders spliced in. Maybe a couple marauders, maybe 1 or 2. But definitely more marines than Hellions. What else do we have going on? We have a 3rd quick command center already on the way from Thorzain. So Thorzain decides that it's safe to take out the space. So we have some Zerglings making some damage. They're going to kill this. Ah, you're dead, STV. Let's go back to Sen's base. Sen has decided to take his 3rd base, and he's also getting... That's really it, and 10, 11 drones. So Sen feels safe. He is SDing. Ugh. That is a lot of drones. It is hard for Thor on such a big map to punish a Zerg for droning so quickly. So let's go to the units tab for a split second. There we go. The Sen is up on drones by 8 drones because he got that massive sort of drone production cycle off. It's sort of like a warp cycle for Protoss, but with larvae. Alright, so we have a macro hatch as well going down for Sen. Good job for you, Sen. You're so smart. You're so good. Sen is safe. He has map control. He has 4 hatcheries going down. Sen is such a good player. But let's not count Thorzain out just yet. With these 2 engineering base, he is going for double upgrades. He's going to have a 1-1 finish in about 2.5 in-game minutes. He's ready to take his 3rd base, and he is very safe in his container right now, in his base, with this nice wall he has here and these siege tanks. There is nothing the Zerg player can do to break through that whatsoever. Let's go back to the production tab for a split second. So we have some, what else do we have? We have a layer going down for Sen. There we go. So he's going to go into some layer tech. He's getting some Zerg melee attack upgrades for his Zerglings and a Baneling nest. So it looks like that Sen wants to deal with the pressure that's going to come out of... I don't think he may want to break this wall. If he could just get through this supply depot here, he will be able to do some damage. But there's all these marines and all of these siege tanks. I think this is just more of a play for just sort of later in the game to sort of control the middle. I really like this map because a lot of the time, a lot of the action is just centered around controlling this center space, which makes for really interesting positional battles, which is one of my favorite things to see. And I don't know if we see enough of those in StarCraft 2. We have 26 Zerglings coming up for Sen, which is a huge round of Zerglings. So he really, that's also for Zerglings and for a lot of his Banings. We also have Combat Shield halfway done for MouZThorZaIN. So again, he is really beefing up those Marines. And an Armory we have as well for some really good upgrades for a Thors in case of Mulus. Or, yes, because there's a Spire going down, Thors for Mulus. Or, of course, just for good old-fashioned siege tank upgrades. Good work. So, looks like that... Oh, no. Sen was sort of clearing out for his 4th base. Just sort of opening up the map for his Zerg pieces. Because Zerg wants to have the biggest open spaces that they can. But let's just sort of take a look to see what's going on with these players. It looks like everyone's just sort of setting up for the onslaught that's going to ensue right now. Bam! 5-on-1. What are you going to do, Zergling? He's like, you kill. Now he's got his buddies. He's got a 6 surround. Perfect surround. He's going to take minimal damage. Minimal damage taken. Good job, Sen. Good work. Now, it looks like 2-2 is going down for the Terran Infantry along with 1 ground armor. So, it looks like Thorzain has has the upgrade advantage right now in this part of the game, and it really wants to continue that way with his Marines. But it's much easier for Thorzain to keep his upgrades because he only needs to upgrade his Marines at this point in time. All right, this is excellent. This is excellent. I really like how this game's turning out. This is gonna be a really solid macro game. So we got a starport finish. We got 2 more factories on the way. Oh my! And yeah, and we also have again the ground carriers and centrifugal hooks. Whoa, 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 we got a badass here. 5th base. So I would love to see Thorzain work towards a 4th. Oh my, look at all this money saved up by Sen. Sen is rich, but he's a bit supply blocked. 104 of 104. That's very uncharacteristic of Sen, to be supply blocked like that. He just got like 4, look at that. Look at that, 120. He just got like 3, he just got 3 overlords, and he's still supply blocked. or almost supply blocked. That's just how good Sen's macro is. Thorzain is throwing up his turrets because he suspects some sort of muta play. I'm going to go to each of these players' camps for a split second here and see what they see. So Thorzain has scouted very, very, very little out of his Zerg opponent. Less than I think he'd like to right now. He hasn't really scanned. I don't believe there's been any scans going down, but he has to watch out for the Zergling pressure. But he is safe in his corner. Let's go quickly back to Sen. Now Sen can see over half of the map. He knows what's going on, and what does he know for the tech structures? He sees exactly what's going on. All right, so he sees the Marines in the barracks, and he sees this base going down. So Sen, I think right now has the information advantage over our friend MouZThorZaIN. So Sen is going to be making educated decisions. Now here come these Mutalisks. And also we have an infestation pin on the way. There are so many things going on in this game. I picked a complicated game. I should stick to easy games, but no! I bring exciting, interesting games to people with lots of things going on because that's what people really, really, really want to see. So this Mutaball could be a real hassle against Thorzain, but Thorzain has his namesake, Thors. Actually, Thors are not Thorzain's namesake. Thorzain is actually an antipsychotic, which is what he named himself after. Quick Phennics fun fact brought to you by me. Alright, so these looks like sort of positional, sort of chess game is working out here. And here in these mutas are definitely screwing around. These mutas are taking clumps. See, I love how just the mutas, it's their job to whittle down the Terran army. They do that. They whittle it down, and two more, and it looks like another tank is taken out. That is kind of sloppy like Thorzain, but more so just really good play by GaminaSen. This is turning out to be a really excellent TVZ, and I know it stays good. We have a drop coming down here by MouZThorZaIN. Thorzain is going to try and harass this 5th base of his Zerg opponent. Let's see what Sen does. Sen sees this immediately, pulls his Queen, pulls his Zerglings, and brings his Mutalisks. Now this is also nice because Thorzain knows where the Mutalisks are now, so he's very aware and he knows he can push down safely somewhere else without worrying with the Mutalisks. And he has like an 8-second window to do damage, which is not a lot of time, you'd think, but for a StarCraft player, it is a lot of time. Killing out some creep because that creep is getting much too close, and these guys are dead. And he picks up. That's not even a hot pickup. They didn't even get damaged, but these Mutalisks are here to save the day. I'm going to go back to the production tab. We have 3-2 upgrades going down for Terran infantry. We have more siege tanks, medevacs, and also a planetary fortress, which is the 4th of Thorzain, which he has taken. We also have another hatchery going down. Is that a 6th base or a macro hatch? Wow. That is a 6th base right here. There is a 6th base for our Zerg player. So let's take a look at this positional game. Now a lot of the battle is going to be centered around this middle here. We have this Zerg army in the top corner. We have the Zerg army in the bottom corner. We have the Thorzain's army. How is this going to go down? It looks like that Thorzain is keeping control of this middle area right now. And also Thorzain has started his 3 upgrades, and there's also 6 infestors on the way. So this is going to be infestor, Ling, Muta, Baneling versus Thor, tank, Marine, Marine medevac. This is hands to the heart to give it ever casting, guys. Please cut me some slack, but this is so much fun. I'm having so much fun with this right now. This is just so much to keep track of. And look at this battle in the middle. Thorzain has secured the top, and he is pushing into this base down here. These Marines are good, and there's also action going on right here. What is going to happen? How's this going to work out? He's taking shots at these infestors. Both of these players can barely keep track of what's going on. Thorzain is doing a 2-pronged attack. He's going to perhaps take out this hatchery and this Baneling nest. So, will he take down the hatchery? Hatchery's taken down. What's going on in the middle? We have Marines, we have tanks, we have Banelings. But it looks like Thorzain has kept the middle for himself, but there's still ongoing pressure. This has been cleared out by some really good infestor play. Wow. We also have Mobius reactors. We have ghost action coming for, actually that might be for medevacs. I don't even know. Awkward. Alright, so this Thor, he didn't magic box the Thor. This Thor should get all this Thor dies. That's unfortunate. I really wish the Thor could have done a little bit more damage in the battle. Things have slightly quieted down a bit. But we have Brood Lords on the way. So there's going to be Brood Lords for our Terran player. So it's going to be 3-3 Marines and 6 Ghosts. 3-3 Ghosts. 3 Thors on the way. 2 Vikings, not bad. Lots of Zerglings, another hatchery. Wow-wee. This is hands down the hardest game I ever had to catch. There is so much going on. This is the best game I could find for you guys. I am super excited for this game. So Thorzain has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases, and it looks like that Sen's only on 5 bases. And he also has Thorzain also has the supply lead. So it looks like Thorzain, but he's lost all of these tanks. That's 6 tanks going down. There's just so much to keep track of in this game that even someone as good and multitasking as Thorzain is having a little bit of trouble keeping this together. More Mutalisks. Mutalisks are ripping apart these tanks. The tank count is dwindling. Let's go to the units tab. The tank count is at... what is the tank count? There are no tanks. The tank count is 0. The tank count is 0. They've gone from like 8 tanks to 0 tanks in the blink of an eye. And these Broodlords are pushing out along with these Mutalisks and these Zerglings. It looks like Sen has taken the lead. And there is a quick, let's go for the quick Lings. These Lings are going to take out, but it looks like the Planetary Fortress is going to save this. I do not want to miss the battle that's going to happen in the middle, everybody. I really want to see how this goes down. So these Vikings are taking shots at the Mutalisks. Thorzain, it looks like that Thorzain is happy to let Sen at the top, but look at these Banelings. All these Banelings are going to do some massive damage to our player. We have a little aggression. Looks like we have a quick drop coming down here, but will this be cleaned up by the Queen and the Spine Crawler? I don't think so. No, he's taken out all these creep colonies. Good work. And he's pulled back the entire Sen army to clean up this mess. Good work. So that drop is cleaned up, but it looks like all these Vikings are just sitting here, and he's taking out all these ghosts. Did he just kill all the ghosts? I think he just killed a whole bunch. Whoa, these ghosts. He got a handful of ghosts in that point, traded for Zerglings. That was a very. Let's go back to the production tab so you can see what's going on. Zerg Ground Carapace 3, Zerg Melee Attack 3. There's going to be 3 Zerglings, Banelings, and Broodlings coming up. And another hatchery, and we have medevacs, tanks, and marines for our Terran player. Let's look at all these bases very quickly. Let's just take a quick audit of what we see. Look at all this. We have a Ghost Academy, but we already knew that. We know there's ghosts in plate. We have, looks like this, a drop on the way from Thorzain. Thorzain wants to do some damage. Is he going to drop this base? He's going to go further. It looks like he wants to drop this base and kill all these tasty drones. Tasty drones. And there's a quick little aggression there by the Vikings, but let's take a look at these tasty drone kills. Tasty drone kills. So, again, Sen's had to reposition his entire army. Thorzain knows this, so Thorzain knows that the right-hand side of the map is a little bit open for attack. What is Thorzain going to do? The Spoon Terran isn't a mad aggressive player. The Spoon Terran slowly, methodically takes the map, takes map control, mines out as many bases as he can, and it's paying off. He has more supply, 199 to 100. Now he's maxed out, but he has more units on the thing. Let's go to the units tab again and just see what's going on. So 65 STVs versus 66 drones. We have Thorzain taking his another base, so this is almost a half map battle, which is actually really good for Thorzain with his extra mules to mine faster and harder. Harder, better, faster, stronger. That won't kill Thorzain, will only make him stronger. Don't sing, Kevin! Don't sing, Phennics! Don't sing in cast! Alright, so we have another drop. Drop's gonna go take out this like 9th base. This is probably like the 6th base. I lost track of how many bases there are. And this Baneling, whoa, nice Baneling defense. These Banelings cleaned up the mess. Oh, we have some more aggression by another 8. A little squad. This is like Starship Troopers. You thought Starship Troopers was a good movie? You have not seen this game. Now, Sen has shown his Ultralisk to Thorzain, so now Thorzain knows Ultras, and so what will his response be? Let's go to the production tab if there's been any real response. There's been 6 Marauders started. Bam! You see, if he sees Ultralisks, he's going to make not Marines, he's going to make Marauders. So alright, so now we got some middle map control. So Sen has this middle thing right now, but it looks like Thorzain with these Ultralisks and these Broodlords wants to make a really aggressive push. But we also have personal cloaking for ghosts on the way, so expect cloak ghosts coming any second. Here comes the massive push! This is a massive push! This is one of the most craziest pushes I've seen in this battle right now. The Baneling, the Ultralisk, he's taking apart the Thors. Good Baneling hits. He looks like he's definitely, Sen has easily taken this middle ground. So now he has the map control in the middle. But here come the ghosts. These ghosts are sniping. He scared away the Ultralisk. The middle belongs to Thorzain. Thorzain is king of the mountain. But for how long? He has captured the hill. But I don't even know if the 30-second timer will stop so he can actually finish this. Here comes the Zerglings and the Ultralisks and the Infestors, and they're going to clear this out, but there's some cloaked ghosts. I don't think you can see these cloaked ghosts. Are you going to snipe ghosts? Are you going to snipe? There are no snipes. What is going on here? It looks like we have a little drop waiting to go to take out this 7th base. 8th base. This is the 8th base which is being pressured. But we also have some Zerglings which forced to cancel on Thorzain's expansion. Good work, Sen. So let's go back to this base here and watch this pressure. Is this enough? Oh, he's brought in a second, and this Marauder just took about 2 Baneling hits and probably saved the lives of all of his little marine buddies. But we have some sick pressure here in the middle. Thorzain, Sen wants to be king of the hill. Sen wants to be king of the hill. These Ultras are ripping things apart. These Ultras have taken the hill. But here come the Ghosts. 9 kills on this Ghost. 3-3 Ghosts against 5-3 Ultralists. Oh my god. I don't know. I actually have no idea how this is going to go down. This is some pretty sick action. And we have some more action on here. So this flank has been secured by Thorzain, and it looks like that these Ultras have cleared this. This is a crazy, crazy, crazy game. And we have, looks like these Vikings trying to do damage, but they will definitely, you gotta use the fungal. Use the fungal. Use the fungal, Sen. Oh, Infested Terrans. He can't fungal. He doesn't have enough energy. Wow, so now it looks like these Ultras are finally going to die. And GaminaSen, good game, well played out. Well, that was a fascinating game. That game was long. That game was intense. The game's still going, and now finally the catchers have left. Wow, I am out of breath. That was an amazing game. I hope I did a good job to cast out for everybody. That was hands down the hardest game I've ever casted, but that was awesome. It was a great game. I picked it up for a reason. I love you guys. I love esports. Check out the other videos on my channel. This is Phenniks signing out. See you guys later.